Hi Virgo, welcome to your last half of January 2020 love forecast and how do they feel about you reading. I'm going to be channeling your angels and guides to bring in clear and accurate guidance for you for the second half of the month. We're going to work with two decks, the Psychic Tarot for the Heart by John Holland, and then of course using the Love Pack for any additional guidance as well. So for those of you who are new to my channel, you're very, very welcome here. I am a psychic medium and I channel in the guidance for you. I'm not here, for any sort of, fix my podium. I'm not here for any sort of clickbait like I see some of the readers. I'm going to give you authentic communication. So if you need an ass kicking, I'm here for it. Always happy to coach being honest, because that's the best policy, right? So we've got quite a few messages as Virgo's here so far from the Love Pack, and then asking your guides, what does Virgo need to know again for the second half of January? I did record the general readings, so if you haven't yet heard the general reading for Virgo, I invite you to go down the page there and find the video and grab some additional guidance for the second half, okay? Any communication is wonderful. Any advice you have for me on how to do better, I'll take it. Always open to feedback. Don't be mean. I send energy. I'm not kidding. Okay, so I'm kidding. I'm not. Okay, so let's get to it. You can see I keep the cards face down. So I'm going to channel it in as it comes. So if you see me look left and a little goofy, I know I blink a lot during the videos. I can't help how I look during channeling. It's a different type of thing and you guys don't do it. So we all act a little goofy when we're in that mode. So I'm sorry. Your first message, our first message is in relationships. It's important to be yourself. Okay. And to be very aware that sometimes, you are attracted to people who mirror back at you what you want to see. So sometimes we feel so special in a relationship, or we can feel so drawn to someone because they make us feel like our best self. And you should be in a relationship where that person brings out the best in you. So let me just see what else is happening. But I like that message so far. All right, this is the Take a Leap of Faith card. So in love, you might be, on the precipice about taking a leap of faith. For those of you who are, now single or moving away from a commitment and find yourself single now. And this is about taking a leap of faith and trusting that there is maybe something better on offer, even for my singles, to put yourself back out there on the dating websites, as scary as that might be. And regardless of your past experience, sometimes that's how the divine has to bring a partner to you, is through using the web. So trust. See here, she's got her eyes closed. She's trusting, and she's, or he, it doesn't matter. We don't have to do sexes here, but it's like being ready and just trusting that there is something better on offer for you, my Virgo. Wonderful card. So in love, okay, again, you can find yourself in partnership, okay, but it's about having a well-deserved reward. So maybe, rewarding yourself and your partner, or the one that you're dating, with a beautiful getaway or something that's a treat, maybe a spa day, something thoughtful, even a wonderful dinner. You do what you can afford. Everybody works on a different budget, some of us none. But if you are interested in someone, it's about see here, treating them like gold, because they're worthy and deserving of that, right? So, it doesn't matter if it's your spouse, the person you're interested in, you want to treat them like gold, and to let them know that, you are trusting and taking a leap of faith towards them, and that, give them kudos that, they bring out the best in you, and that you love who you are when you are with them and in their energy field, okay? Because it should feel like that. It should feel very connected and very right. Okay. Sorry, like I channeled all day yesterday, and then you guys are my 10th reading, and it's possible I could lose my voice. I'm kind of out of the teaching game for a while, so interesting. It is very wintry here in Toronto. Okay, so control. Okay, well, that's Not a big surprise being a Virgo. We can tend to be a little alpha, but you know, you not communicating maybe, okay, how you feel about someone, or telling your partner how you feel about them, or giving them those beautiful spontaneous text messages that lets them know you're thinking about them. This is you being so tight-lipped about how you feel about someone, and you're trying to control yourself, and you're trying not to be vulnerable towards someone, towards your husband, your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your interest, the person you're getting to know. This is you like, I'm not going to show my vulnerability. But you know what? Like, if you feel connected and you feel like you can trust them, and that you love the way that they mirror back at you the best of you, why can't you reward them and let them know how you feel? You should be sharing your feelings and not trying to always be in the control seat, that alpha Virgo thing that all of us have. Only other Virgos would probably be okay with it because they wouldn't maybe take it as personal, but all of us want to hear, you know, how someone feels about us if they're interested. Okay. Very, very similar card here, guys. You're refusing. It says the refusing to see, but you see on his helmet here, maybe you wear a helmet, I don't know. See on his helmet here, his third eye has a vision, and your vision, you're not trusting. Okay. Nice puzzle, guys. You are, my Virgos, you are not trusting your psychic vision. You're not trusting how someone makes you feel. You're not trusting, you know, this wonderful gold piece that you have in front of you, that the divine has brought to you, this treasure, okay, of a person that makes you feel so connected. You need to take a leap of faith. You need to share how you feel. And, you know, I understand, you know, to control and protect yourself, but you need to sometimes take that leap of faith, even if it means putting your feelings on the line. In the name of love, have some balls. So this could be that you're refusing to see. Maybe those of you who meditate and connect, and they're showing you things, and you're like, no, I can't because that's going to threaten something, or that's going to make me make a move. It's going to make me feel uncomfortable. Yeah, well, love tends to do that. It's sometimes what you're going to do in the name of love and needing to be with someone if you feel like you need to be with them. So if you and your partner, you know, if you guys are if you're trying to control a situation and they're asking you to see things a different way, you've got to be able to not refuse to see things their way. You have to, you know, realize if that person really is a treasure and you love them and you can't see yourself without them, and they mirror back exactly what you want, that they make you feel safe and content, and you love who you are, like they bring out the best of you. You have to speak up. See, the voice is going. So don't see, like, look at this body language. This sucks. This is not taking the initiative. Come on, take a leap of faith. You got to have some balls. This is the Hermit card, and the Hermit card is representative of Virgo, which is us. Wonderful people who like to go into introspection mode and analyze the effing shit out of everything, right? But, you know, sometimes when it comes to love, again, remember that card is very much about leap of faith and trust that how you feel is probably how they feel. And, you know, right now you could be separate. There could be a body of water that separates the two of you. You could be very much alone right now. They could be alone, and, you know, they have a light on waiting for you, hoping that you're going to say something. They could be, you know, you could be in a different time zone too. Like when it's dark, it's light. So that could mean something. Okay, let's see what the love pack, that was the cards. Sorry, there's a pop up here. Those were the cards from the tarot. Let's see what the love pack is showing. Oh, apparently some wild abandon is needed, you know, and maybe when you guys are together, or when you're with that connection, when you're with that person, they make you feel like, you know, you're a kid again, and you can act all goofy and, you know, go skinny dipping if the weather is right. Wherever I see my analytics, you're all over the world, but here, a little cold. A lot of snowmageddon in different places in Canada. Look, we got 2 times. So I think it was Aquarius got a double message from both cards, and I think it was Gemini or Libra. Funny, funny, funny. But not funny when the Virgos get a double control. Look, let it tune in. I have a serious lighting issue here, apparently. Okay, we got 2 control. See? Control. Trying to control yourself by not communicating. Trying to control your partner by not telling them how you feel. Keeping them on a leash because they're waiting for you to say something, for God's sake. So whatever this means to you, you can't always be in the control seat, Virgo. We can't always be. We can't. Sometimes we have to be vulnerable. Okay? It's a good quality. Okay? Yeah, well, there's a lot of this, guys. Like being alone. Again, we got a lot of the same freaking messages. This is, see, it's the card of independence. This is you. Again, you could be on an island. You could live on an island, but you could be, again, a distance apart, where the body of water separating you, being very independent, thinking like, I don't need this person, or I don't want to get closer, or there's risk and I don't want to take a risk, towards them. But this is a card of saying like, you're pushing love away. See, he's pushing the boat away. It's your choice. You can do that. You have free will. Okay. There is tenderness. Okay. Tenderness is a message coming to extend. Again, tenderness is sharing feelings, connection, closeness, and talking about your feelings. Just a suggestion, apparently, from, okay. Sharing your truth, giving that person the key to your heart, maybe telling them something that you've never told anyone before, trusting them with that. Okay, this is someone you feel very safe with. Maybe it's the person you're married to. Maybe you need to give the person you're already with the key to your heart, being fully in both feet, giving them the key and taking that risk, because, that's love. Love is taking risks, right? You or the partner could be in pain, could be heartbroken because of the separation, or, it's painful to leave. For some of you who are moving towards separation and independence because maybe the partner was controlling. So some of my married or coupled Virgos could be leaving a controlling situation where they felt controlled and they didn't have a say, and you got the double control. So it could be that you were refusing to see that there is more to life and you're not even going to take a chance. So maybe you're feeling, pained by that, and you're just going to push the world away. And you know what? All of us have free will, and you have the right to do that. But if there's a relationship on offer, it's a time window sometimes too, right? So let's see. Yeah, let's do the how do they feel about you. So I want you to connect in your mind's eye, okay, who you are looking for guidance on, and husband, wife, whatever, girlfriend, or the person that you're connected to with that person. Remember the Just Breathe card, where it's, they're mirroring back at you exactly how you like to see yourself. They make you feel good about you. It could be that person, whoever it is. Let's connect to them. Let me ask, let me put all the cards back. Okay. Because sometimes the cards might piggyback and bring themselves back out again. So again, I invite your angels and guides to bring in clear and accurate communication, please, about how they feel about my Virgo viewer. And we're looking to put the cards into groups. So I want you to make it clear to the Virgo watching which group of cards has their answer about how this person feels about them. Okay, so like I said, this is my second time doing my readings this way. I just do it as they guide me to. See, I'm a good listener. I'm not. I don't do as I'm told. I usually do the opposite, actually. Back for my guides. I'll do it. I'm a sucker for them. Okay. Well, this is the biggest grouping I've gotten so far. So there's apparently going to be a lot of Virgos. And if you really do feel drawn to more than one grouping, I doubt you are, but I mean, I can't stop you, right? So what I'm asking for now is asking for cards also to support these groupings. So I'm asking your guides, again, using the love pack, can we add any additional information to grouping number 1 about how they feel about my Virgo, please? Thank you. How do they feel about my Virgo for grouping 2? 2 cards, apparently. That for grouping number 3, please. Thank you for grouping 4. Well, that is just entirely too many, so let's try again. Okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you. That was easy peasy. And then the last one, please. Oh Okay, has to as well, apparently. Okay. What? Take the top one. Okay. All right, kids. So we have grouping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which one is yours? And we'll get to it. Okay? You cool? All right. So how do they feel about my Virgo and how this is going to work? So whichever grouping, I'm going to hold my finger up for a long period of time. So that way you're able to scroll until you see my finger show the number that is your group. How do they feel about you, my Virgo? Well, this card came back in. So, you know, they could be feeling pained. They could be going through something right now as well, but this is how they see you. They might see that you have pain, that you don't have an open heart and you're not ready to receive. They could see that there's a problem in your life right now. Okay, let me see what card is supporting that. Rocky, honestly. My dog's like, oh, this is time to clean myself because, you know, look, this is how they see you. They want to strengthen bonds. They see you guys taking a path together. Okay, so this could even mean for those of you married, this is how they see you. Your partner might be trying to strengthen your bond. They might be trying to invite you to do things with them, go on vacation, go do activities together, but you could be in a very depressed state. Okay, so, you know, you have to make a choice. I mean, you have to be in a place that you feel you want to be back and come back to life. And for those of you who, you know, if this is your mental state and you're having a hard time participating in life, then you need to reach out and get the help that you need, because that's life. We go up and down, and a lot of us can experience bouts of depression. So if some of you are finding that you're going through something very heavy, then you need to reach out. If your partner can't be the one to support you, you need to reach out so it can happen. Okay. So it just looks like if it's someone that, you know, you're not presently with, the way that they view you is they do see a future with you. They'd like to walk the path and strengthen your bond, but they're not sure that you are ready. Okay, let's do grouping 2. How do they feel about my Virgo? Oh, they want you to come closer. So it doesn't matter if it's you're already married to this person or what. This person absolutely wants communication. They want you to come closer. They want you to tell them how you feel. They want to tell you how they feel. So come closer. But remember, you got 3 cards. So let's see what else is supporting that. Oh, you have the card of rules. So they could see you as being very controlling, very methodical, and not like as free as they maybe want. So put away the rickety plans and allow for some spontaneity. Okay, Virgo, let's see what the third supporting message is. Okay, so what's really beautiful about this card, okay, it's actually one of my favorite cards in this deck. Okay, let me just hold these 2 up. Okay, so you have the come hither, right? This person wants you to come close. This is how they feel about you. They want to be near you. They want to be close to you. Now, this card, it says move. So again, they want to move towards you. So again, like I said, some people could be apart and they could be miles away. They could be water apart. Like we had the island, so they could be on an island as well. People watching from all over the world. But the nice thing about this is they want to move into commitment. In this photograph is hand fasting. Hand fasting is in some traditions, some spiritual traditions, marriage, right? And they want to be committed. And you see these are 2 people. See how the divine is swirling energy around love and bringing love to these 2 people in a committed way. And that's how they see you. Pretty good, huh? Okay, we're going to do grouping 3, please. Grouping 3, how do they see my Virgo? Okay. They see you as walking out the door. Okay? They either see someone's holding on to you and not letting you go. So, I mean, they could see that you're already in partnership and you're trying to leave something, and they don't believe that you're walking away from something. Let me see what the supportive card is here. Oh boy, it just piggyback right off of that. So how they see you is they see you moving on. They see you moving on without them. So they're trying to hold on to the relationship. You're walking out the door in both of these. Isn't that funny? Look, see how good these guides are? They don't F around, right? So how this person views you is they see you moving on and away from them. So if you need to do something about that, then you need to do something about that. Okay? Because they could be moving on and putting themselves back out there. Okay? So let's do grouping 4. Okay? How do they feel about you? True love. When they're with you, they feel like they're on a cloud. Nothing else exists. It's just time, and they could talk to you forever. And there's a beautiful, beautiful connection. So true love. They believe that they can have that with you. Look, the second time this card has come out, risk. So you got trust, risk, take a leap of faith. This person is saying, just take my hand. I'm worth the risk. Just take my hand, cross over. Look what's separating these two people. Water. Again, you could be worlds away. You could be apart by water. Look, it came up a few times. So they want you. They want to have a true love relationship. They want you to come closer, and they want you to take that risk towards them. And then the supporting card. Look at that. They want you to reach out to them. Okay? That's how they feel about you. They feel that, you see, many hands of support. They're there for you. They're there to support you. That's how they see you. They see you as being strong, being able to hold them up, so you can maybe they've wanted someone who's more alpha, and they're absolutely interested in that. Now, those of you who could be coupled already, your partner is looking for some support, looking for you to take that position. Your partner loves when you two connect and have your own personal time. So for those of you who have kids, and maybe, your partner wants to spend some time with you, and maybe you guys are going to take a risky vacation or just do something fun and adventurous. That's possible too. Okay. Take what resonates. All right. We're going to do group 5. Okay. How do they feel about my Virgo? Well, they find you irresistible. They also feel with this card that there's many people who would be interested in you, and they're hoping that you choose them. Okay. The supporting card to that is this is how they feel about you. They want to nurture the relationship. They want to give it the time and the devotion. They feel very grounded when they're with you, and they feel like you nurture yourself, and they want to come closer to you and build something wonderful with you. Pretty good. Okay, so let's do 6, 6, 6, 6. I didn't mean to say that. Okay, how do they feel about my Virgo? They want a sexy, spontaneous date. Now, hopefully this is not a secret date. So if they are, listen, how they feel about you. If you're married, you can't be having secret rendezvous, okay? Those of you who are partnered up, you can bring some adventure and spontaneity by having some secret rendezvous and by, being naughty outside and doing whatever. Okay? But this is how they view you. So they could think like you guys can only have secret dates, and then there's an expectation. So, how they see you is you have an expectation, I guess, on keeping things secret, maybe. Okay. For those of you coupled up, your partner expects to have more sexy time and spontaneity. And then the supporting card is to find balance, to have time for sex and spontaneity and fun, and they expect it. That's what they want. Okay. Again, those of you who are maybe having to sneak around, that person maybe expects to see you. They want to sneak around with you. Now that balance card, I don't know that supports that, but I really don't want to say much more about that. So, if that's what you're doing, I don't support that, but you can do what you got to do. You're a grown up. You make your own decisions. So I'm just here to relay messages and help support you on your path to being the best person you can be at all times. Okay. I wish you well, Virgo. From one Virgo to another, heart. And I hope you enjoyed your reading. Give me a thumbs up. Like, share, and subscribe would mean the world to me. But watch your partner's video too, for those of you partnered up, to help give some additional advice. All the best.